The summer before my senior year of high school, I was selected to participate in American Youth Leadership Program in Singapore and Malaysia. All 18 participants were asked to complete a post-program project to implement in their community after the trip. My post-program project was a documentary. The documentary is called Malay-Sing, a series of short films. The film is cut into two parts, sustainability and culture. At the end of watching this, I hope you gain a better understanding of the sustainability and culture in Singapore and Malaysia. Enjoy. I'm about to climb to Batu Cave up the stairs. There's 272 stairs to Batu Cave. 272. I have to watch out for monkeys, and they're trying to take my stuff apparently. But I'm excited. I'm gonna start my trek up the stairs. 260 something to go. Yay! Batu Caves was promoted as a place of worship by K. Thampusami Pillai. He was inspired to dedicate a temple to Lord Murugan within the caves. I was running up it. I'm out of shape.
They say you can see the KL view.
It's ridiculous.
Cannot see the KL.
I did it. Yay.
This limestone itself surrounding the Batu Caves is 400 million years old, and this was made to honor Lord Murugan. He is the king of war and victory. During Thaipusam, there's a lot of people who will come here for prayer purpose, and they climb all the steps, and it's an 8-hour procession.
The caves are named after Sungai Batu, or after the Batu River. This timber palace was constructed between 1902 and 1908. The palace was designed by two local Malay carpenters, Tukang Gahar and Tukang Taib. The palace is special because it was constructed without using any nails. Hardwood rods were used instead to piece the timber together. Today, the palace has been turned into a museum. The school year is divided into 2 semesters. The first begins in the beginning of January and ends in June. The second begins in July and ends in December. There are 3 different schools: preschool, primary, and secondary. Preschool is ages 3 through 6 and is the equivalent to kindergarten and lower. Primary school is essentially elementary through middle school, with the ages 7 through 12, and secondary school is essentially high school, with the ages 13 through 17. Instead of 6th, 7th, and 8th grade, their grades or levels are year 1 through 6 for primary school and form 1 through 5 for secondary school. As they graduate secondary school, they may get their tertiary education, which is a college degree. Stormwater Management and Road Tunnel, or SMART Tunnel. The objective of this tunnel is to solve the problem of flash floods in Kuala Lumpur and also reduce traffic jams. The tunnel works in 3 modes. The first mode, under normal conditions, no flood water will be diverted into the system. When the second mode is activated, the flood water is diverted into the bypass tunnel. When the third mode is in operation, the motorway will be closed to all traffic. The motorway will be reopened to traffic within 48 hours of closure. The smart system has prevented 7 potentially disastrous flash floods in the city center. Due to new water policies, I was unable to record past the factory door. Through reclaiming and purifying our used water, new water allows every drop of water to be collected and reused, ensuring Singapore a sustainable supply of water for industries and for living. New water is a high-grade reclaimed water produced from treated used water. It is purified with advanced membrane technologies, making it ultra-clean and safe to drink. New water is primarily used for non-potable purposes. It is supplied to a water fabrication, electronics, and power generation industries for process use. Since its launch, demand for new water has grown 15-fold, from 4 million gallons per day in 2003 to some 60 million gallons per day. The 3-step purification process used in the production of new water is microfiltration, reverse osmosis, ultraviolet disinfection. The quality of new water consistently exceeds the requirements set by US EPA and WHO guidelines and is cleaner than Singapore's other water sources. Plans are underway to increase the amount of new water. The National Environment Agency plans, develops, and manages Singapore's advanced waste management system. Incineration plants are also known as waste-to-energy plants. Refuse collection vehicles transport incinerable waste to the WTE plants. The vehicles are weighed on a weighbridge before and after they discharge their loads into large refuse bunkers. To prevent odors from escaping into the environment, the air in the refuse bunker is kept below atmospheric pressure. The heat from the combustion process is used to generate superheated steam in boilers. The steam is in turn used to drive turbo generators to produce electricity. The waste from the bunker is fed into the incinerator by a grab crane. After incineration, the waste is reduced to ash, which is about 10% of its original volume. The ash is sent to the Tuas Marine Transfer Station for disposal at the offshore Semakau landfill. The Semakau landfill is Singapore's first offshore landfill, and now the only remaining landfill in Singapore. The landfill is filled mainly with ash produced by Singapore's 4 incineration plants. The development of Semakau landfill was divided into 2 phases. Phase 1, development of the landfill, was completed and started receiving waste in April 1999. Phase 2, development of Semakau landfill, will begin in January 2014 and is estimated to be completed by the first quarter of 2015. Contrary to popular belief that the landfill would be another dirty and smelly landfill, the care put into the design and operational work of the landfill has ensured that the site is clean, free of smell, and scenic. Each cell is covered with a layer of earth once it has been filled to ground level. Subsequently, grass and trees take root to form a green landscape. The developers replanted 2 plots of mangroves totaling 136,000 square meters, just outside the perimeter bund. The 2 plots are doing well, indicating that there has been no seepage through the liners. Another design feature is the built-in channels that allow the flow of seawater into non-active cells, keeping the water fresh at all times. The landfill is lined with an impermeable membrane and clay, and any leachate produced is processed at a leachate treatment plant. Regular water testing is carried out to ensure the integrity of the impermeable liners. It is estimated that the landfill, which began operations in April 1999, will last until 2045.
Every single baby turtle today faces almost certain death, even as it struggles out of its nest and crawls for the first time on the sandy beach towards the sea.
job, Jen.
So traditionally they nest on beaches and they come back to the same beach where they were hatched out, and I think using their sense of smell.
One of the biggest problems many baby turtles face is that people eat turtle eggs, and egg hunters will come and gather the eggs. There has been a huge decrease in sea turtles since 1960. There were thousands and thousands coming to these beaches, and now there are only 250.
The baby turtle has only a 1 in 5 to 10,000 chance to survive. If the baby turtle is fortunate, it will reach the sea. But even so, the long, perilous journey has only just begun.
Pulau Johor National Park is a mangrove island located about 1 kilometer from shore and is surrounded by 8 square kilometers of mudflats. This mangrove is home to 26 species of animals, and it has many migrating birds stopped for a rest and food. The rising tide brings trash into the mangrove and it is scattered throughout. The rangers of the park collect trash twice a month so it does not affect the mangrove habitats. This is one of the largest uninhabited mangroves in the world. It was gazetted a national park in 1991, March 27th. Where the leaves stop growing on the bottom of the trees dictates whether it is low or high tide.